Hey guys, Tash here. So this is going to be a little bit of a different kind of a vlog. As you can see, it's the first, oops, wrong way, first vlog with the setup. Now, you'll notice the video lagging a little. That's thanks to lighting, which I've got on the way, so that's coming. But I'm not here to talk about myself this time. In case you guys didn't know, I have a sister. This is her.
Hi, my name's Anna. I live in Melbourne, Australia, and I work for a charity. When I'm not working, you can find me eating myself into a stupor, crying over fictional characters, happily playing video games, and writing large amounts of fiction instead of sleeping.
Now, last year she put together a Kickstarter. That video is from that Kickstarter for funding for her to write a book, and she wrote it. And this is it. It is. Oh wow, that camera work does not work. So I tried to show the book. Oh wait, I got it there. Haha, there we go. So she wrote this book called Under My Skin. Now. It's a thick book. I unfortunately haven't read it yet. I started it. It's great so far. I have, however, recommended it to a couple of people who you guys may know, who have said it's amazing, and everyone I know who's read it says it's amazing. All the reviews online say it's amazing. I'm, as I said, just starting it, and it's great so far. But yes, so this is. I'm basically here to show you guys that this is a thing. Tell you a little bit about it, and basically to inform you that my sister's actually starting a Kickstarter for another book, which is the sequel to this one. So this is what her book is basically about. I'll just take a clip from her Kickstarter video from last year.
I want to read a story about a woman who meets someone who completely fucks up her life, in a good way. About a person who causes her to question everything she knows about herself. Who ultimately takes her on a journey through her gender and sexuality. Yeah. What do you think?
Basically, okay, this is the blurb. Min Lee is a workaholic who can't say no. She substitutes sleep with Red Bull, and through a combination of repression and bad habits, managed to score herself a luxury apartment, a fabulous boyfriend, and the approval of her billionaire CEO. Things are looking pretty awesome. Well, apart from those body image issues that constantly plague her. But Min thinks she has everything worked out. She arranged her comfort zone and has zero desire to look outside it, or so she tells herself. Not until a troubled schoolgirl tracks her down from the internet, stalks her to her home, and noses her way into her life, that Min begins to admit that something's wrong in her perfect world. Something she's never thought about before, and doesn't even want to think about. Something that has the power to ruin all her relationships, and dismantle everything in her life that she has worked so hard for. What if she isn't the right word for Min at all? Basically, this is a story about someone discovering their own sexuality in that they may not be associated as the right gender. It's a lot more complicated than that. That's really skimming the surface of what it is, but it is a story of sexuality and sexual identity. And my sister decided to write this because there's not many stories about that out there, and I agree. And it's something that does need to be told. And some of the feedback that she's gotten from this book has been amazing. People have said it's changed their lives. People have said it's changed the way they look at things. And other people have just outright thanked her that it's something that needed to be out there. Now it is. And yeah, I cannot be more proud of the fact that my sister wrote this, something like this, and it's gotten the acclaim it has. And I mean, I can't wait to finish it. Unfortunately, I'm very slow at reading books. I'm normally an audiobook person. Make fun of me if you will, but I am going to read this because I'm enjoying it so far, and I cannot believe that my sister managed to write this in a year. Any plans I have to write a book are 10 years in the making, so props to her for actually doing that. So the next thing is that my sister has done a Kickstarter for a second book, sequel to this one called Flesh and Blood. This one is going to be dealing a lot more with the consequences of what happens in this book, which I'm not going to go into. I know I know enough to know that there's consequences, and it's to do with the families involved. And so yeah, I'm sure there are plenty of people out there, I know of plenty of people myself, that does apply to, and have had situations like that, had to deal with their families in not accepting or understanding, and I know my sister will be able to write this well. So I would greatly appreciate it if you would help her out with that. And yeah, all the information about where you can find my sister's book or her Kickstarter are all in the description below, as well as the Kickstarter for last year's book, the Under My Skin. That's all down there below, and you can check that out and buy if you want. Check out the reviews if you don't believe me. And yeah, thanks guys for listening this long. See ya.